Hi, good afternoon. Hi, my name is Alison. I'm the sales director for My Horizon Media. Today is our sharing session about can Malaysia company advertise on Baidu. Baidu is Baidu is a very important marketing tools in China. It's hang on. It's like if you are familiar with the world outside China, so that's our normal world. It's our Google search, yeah. But in China, they will have different. Okay, hang on. Let me get my screen share. Okay, so what is Baidu? Okay, so these are the things that I think we should let me explain to you. So we have in our generally we use Google to search for information. Yeah, but for China, they use different apps to do search and to find out informations about when you want to do search. So Baidu is covering 90% of China internet user. It's China largest Chinese search engine. So it's 90% of them. That when we want to look for something in Malaysia, we say you ask Google, but in China, we ask Baidu. So it's really very strong. It's cover 90% of Chinese internet user, as I mentioned just now, and you will be charged only per action, cost per action. So that is the good thing. Yeah. So it's not if it's no click, there's no charge. Yeah. Look at the target audience more accurately. So there are many advantages that Baidu can do compared to others search engine. Okay, so these are the three main functions that Baidu offers in terms of marketing, online marketing. So it's a Baidu SEM, keyword search, both available on the PC and mobile. So it works on cost per click. Yep. So as I mentioned earlier, it's only when you pay. Then you can do keyword search on Baidu. And then they have their own product, which is Baidu Brand Zone, which is available on PC and mobile. Let's go with CPT. And then they have their very unique product, which is Baidu Feed on their mobile CPC. Yeah, also click cost per click. So these are the three main products that if you ask, if I want to advertise on Baidu, these are the three main ways that you can, your brand can be seen on Baidu, on their Google, on their Baidu search. Yeah. So these are their products on Baidu. 90%. I mean, of course, they have other search engine in China, but it's really Baidu is dominating the share market. Yeah, and SEM keyword search. If you are already advertised on Google adverts, so you understand what SEM means. It's a keyword search style. You can in the search can be in terms of the text plus pictures, group pictures, list, video, and download. Display location, the first screen of the computer, and mark with 广告 advertisement at the bottom of the computer and search result. So mechanism is pay per action. Charging modes is cost per click. Yeah, cost per click price range between 2 to 5 renminbi, and account deposit minimum is 20,000 renminbi. Cost service fees, account service fee, there's a fees being charged. So you can see on the screen, this is their typical search result on Baidu. So this is based on SEM. Yeah. So yes, to answer your questions, is can Malaysia company advertise on Baidu? Yes, you can. Yeah, there are few criteria is required, but there's no limit. Actually, there's no restriction saying that you can't, but you can with certain conditions that you need to fulfill. Yeah. So SEM keyword search example. So these are the keyword search example you will have. For instance, when you key in what are the brand healthcare product in Australia, so it will come up with the keyword. So you can buy these keywords in terms of, you can promote your property, educations, your product. Of course, we know Australia is famous for their healthcare product. So this is how keyword search works. So it's very familiar for us. I mean, I would say this is immediate. If you do a comparison, it's very similar to our Google AdWords search. Yeah. Okay. And then now I go into explain that it's a Baidu their own product. This is which is called Baidu brand zones. Yeah. Baidu brand zones is displayed on top of the Google Baidu search. Sorry, I keep replacing. Baidu search result with a super large first screen, comprehensively promotes and display corporate brand information. So this is good for branding. If you have you want to enhance and strengthen your brand, this is where you want to put your money in. Is your brand zones. Yeah. So there is a reason why they have this product, because branding is so important. There are so many players in China, so that's why that's where the branding marketing is very, very important. So the most essential and direct brand information is presented to the user, and user can be more conveniently obtain brand official website information and corporate information. Yeah. So the cost is here. The display location first page. It's only about, it's all about first page. You have to get onto the first page. You all know that this is how the game is being played. First place on the first screen on the search and search ecology page. Add star, regular star, advanced star, customized star. You can do customization. Yeah. So estimate monthly cost is about 100,000 renminbi. Showcasing, here is some example of a brand zone. So it's your brand, this is your brand stories, and your website mainly will come out from here. So basically, as long as you have a website and your website can be clicked through quickly in China, from China, then you are okay. So the speed of your website is very, very important. So this is also about your server. So, but all these things can be done. Yeah, we will advise you how you can do, and we will do tests to find out what is your how fast your website can be accessed from China, because this is when we talk about Baidu, we have to cater for the user to be clicked through from China. So first is SEM, search engine on keywords, and secondly, their own product, where is brand zone, and then these are some of the example of brand zone that so it's very good. It's very visible. There's no way that you can't see yourself. It will push you to the advantages of so it said, that's why it's the advantage of Baidu brand zones. This is very unique to China market. Like branding is so important, because everybody, if you have no brand, then you are competing on pricing. then there are too many players in this China market. So brand awareness increase after purchase, up to 2%. Purchase intention increase after display on Baidu brand zone is this is some from their some of their product. It showed the increase of 7%. So awareness, positive, passive understanding of brand information, timely brand zone and commonly used word, brand but intention, active understanding of brand information, brand zone, max brand starting line, action, deep interaction with the brand. That's how they do it. So prominent place, big photo, big visibility. Okay, and then the third product. So we have two products that it's not too difficult to understand. Also, it's very straightforward. And then the third product is by Baidu Feeds. Okay, Baidu Feed is specifically for mobile phone. Okay, that actually everybody are on mobile phone. More than 80 to 90% of the user in China market, especially because a lot of people access information on their apps. So this is on their apps, on not only on mobile, but this is on Baidu apps. Yeah, Baidu Feed promotion is the advertisement display in the information flow of Baidu apps. Yeah, Baidu Tiepa Hao video feeds has large number of high quality content and media resources, which attracts all users of the entire network. It carries billions of internal and external traffic. The advantage is low interference to user, AI empowerment, multi-dimensional, directional locking, bidding, creative, double effect guarantee. So this is their prime product, I think, because it's so specific to the people who download the apps and the user on their mobile. So the user itself is a certain segment of the market. So these are three unique products on Baidu, which our Malaysian brands and product can advertise. Yeah, so this is how a Baidu feed look like. It's a bit like, if you're familiar with WeChat, it's something like our moment ads, but because it's a big appearance on your big pictures on your feed, and then but the traffic is lead back to your website, which is good, because then some of our clients will be asking, I don't really want to have appearance on social media. Can I just do direct, just have a website? That's our corporate identity. That's where we want to be seen. Yes, then Baidu is something that you can do, because it's more direct on the internet. Yeah, display the resources, Baidu apps, Baidu Union apps, triggering condition, keywords, and crowd. Style, in terms of style, there will be pictures, group for pictures, video, and pictures and text. Yeah, it's also based on charging mode. It's also cost per click. Yeah, CPC price range 1 to 3 renminbi. Similar fees to set up this account. So this is Baidu Feed, some sample, of what who advertise on to advertise on their application, on their apps. Yeah. So these are many type of formats that you can be seen on their apps. Can bigger photo, 3 photos, 1 photo, depends on the product. Video. There are many formats. It's just that we will recommend based on your product. Okay, so so the questions that I raised earlier, can Malaysian brand advertise on Baidu? Yes. And then these are the 3 formats that you can are available for you to choose, which is keyword search. Yeah, Baidu SEM keyword search, Baidu brand zone, and Baidu feeds. Yeah, so these are the three main products that you can use, you can utilize, and for your brand to be seen in China. Okay. You're able to see my, yeah. Oh, okay, my feed is not going through. Okay, let me try again. Honey, share screen. Oh. Okay. Yeah. So let me share my screen. I mean, I think my screen didn't go through. Application windows. Okay. So these are, it's similar, and then it's a bit different from our what we familiar on Google. But just on Google, there are two ways. Either we can do SEM and SEO in Google AdWords search, in Google Ads. Yeah, but in Baidu, it's more straightforward. Actually, it's so direct. Yeah, so as long as you have a website, and then you can prove to me that you are a registered company and this is your website. There are a few. I just need your SSM and a few documents, and then do a few tests about how fast your website can be accessed from China, and then you can advertise. Yeah, and the product is quite straightforward. And what I like about SEM is it's like, cost CPC, cost per click. Only people click that you will be charged. So I think it's quite straightforward for Baidu. It's unlike Google, you have to tweak here, tweak there, SEO, what do I do, and things like that. So, but in China, it's about cost per click, So I can share with you, if you are interested, we have some cost, CPC costs for property-related keywords. Okay, let me pull out the file. That it's you can see the cost. Okay, so can see the file? Yeah. Okay. So these are some of the keywords that cost CPC cost for property-related pricing for Malaysia. So just now I mentioned the CPC cost is about 1 to 3, but these specific keywords, it also depends on how popular. The more popular keywords, you have to pay higher rates. Yeah, so it's fair. It's like so that it's. I think property keywords will be a bit more costly. Which I think is also fair, because you're selling expensive things. Yeah. So just some sample of say about pricing. When you ask about pricing, the buying property in KL, the price is slightly more. Yeah. If you are interested to find out more details about your product and how you can advertise on Baidu, you can contact us. We can share the costing and the steps to set up the account and to advertise on Baidu. Yeah, as I mentioned, not everybody want to go through social media way to reach out to this China market, because for certain product it's more straightforward. It's by keywords. If I can divert the traffic to my website, then it will be good. So your website first, as I asked earlier, whether how fast can the user access to your website from China, because it's all about speed. You know, when you have a search engine, if you're too slow, you know, they won't wait. So the speed, and whether so of course the website you have to be in Mandarin, yeah, so it's on in order for them to understand your product. So direct how fast the access of your website, your company registration information, and then just need to do few verifications, and then you can already advertise on Baidu, which I think is quite handy lah. It's not as easy as Google, but still is doable, and it's not so complicated. Yeah. So 3 products. Actually, it's only one. It's about SEM, keyword search. Is this display here? Is this how different is display, and which app? Whether it's on PC or is on the mobile or is on apps. So only few things that you need to take into consideration. You can PM us for any questions, or send us email so that we can reply to your to understand your product, and then we come out with a suggestion and solution to advertise on Baidu. Okay, my sharing until here. If there's no other question, we will end our sharing. See you again soon. Thank you.